Hey, Funko Monsters, it's me, the Funko Monster. Today, I'm doing my top 10 SDCC 2017 shared Funko Pops. Now, this is my opinion. This is my top 10, and I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like I'm gonna keep this pretty simple, not simple, but pretty the same over the next few years of, Funko Pop collecting. But this list kind of took a long time to make. I started working on this list last night, and I made 2 clips prior to this, and I'm not using. But still, this is my top 10. It's my opinion. Now. I am including 2 and 3 packs. I have 1 2-pack and 1 3-pack. So I am including those as one. And 6 inches as well. So hope you guys enjoy this top 10. Hopefully it's not too cringy. It's not cringy. It's awesome. Let's be real. Okay. Anyways, let's just take a look at what I had. Okay, now these are some of the pops that did not make the list, unfortunately, because there's just some other better pops. Now, I did include the rock candy of Gwenpool just for fun. But yeah, this Bucky Cap almost made honorable mention. This Bruce Wayne, I'm a little biased on him just because Toys R Us is crappy at shipping. So, and then this She-Hulk, I don't know, she's alright. I like the hair, especially about her, but couldn't make the list. The Lorax, not enough details to put them in the list, and this one really hurt me. The Planetary Batman, I couldn't make it in just because there was a lot more better pops, and then Brody, I don't know. He's too simple for me, honestly. So, yeah. This is, like, the, not that honorable mention. Anyways, yeah, so let's get on to the honorable mentions, then we'll get into the top 10. These are what I like to call the honorable mentions. These pops just couldn't quite cut the list, but they almost did make it on. The reason I was gonna go with 3 honorable mentions, but the reason there is 4 is because in the previous clip, with all the pops surrounding the outer rim, I couldn't fit them all, and so I just took one of them off, which was the Coon. So the Coon barely made it, but I love how much he, it just looks like he peeled right out of the screen and put into pop form, and I love it so much. And you get Hey the chicken from Moana. I love how small and packed with details and all the vibrant colors makes him stand out. And the reason why he quite didn't cut the list is because he's very small and you're still paying $15 for him. So you really have to be a big fan of Moana to have the rooster / chicken. And so I would rather see this have been in the Moana 2-pack that's been released quite a bit ago, which is actually now vaulted, so I gotta keep my eye out for that. But man, my allergies, whew. But yeah, the chicken looks pretty awesome. And then you get Tigger. The reason why he didn't quite make it is because of how weird the flock looks and feels. It feels very rough, a little bit like sandpaper. But I love the pose. I love the colors. So he definitely is honorable mentions. And then Ares. I love how he looks. I love the paint apps. I think this is one of the best Wonder Woman pops they released. And so I think it definitely does deserve honorable mention. Now, again, all these almost did make the list, but they couldn't quite cut it. So, anyways, let's get into number 10, which is Man-Bat. I did watch 1 episode of the Batman, the animated series with Man-Bat in it. The reason why he makes number 10 is because, he's very, he looks very much like the character, and it's very well made into pop form. But, it's just the character design that kind of hurt him. If he had a lot more details, then I'm sure Funko would have nailed it. He would have made much higher on this list. But otherwise, I love the colors, how simple they are. I love the eyes. You'll see it when it whips back around. But he's wearing the jeans. And one other thing, it doesn't really hurt him, but it's a little bit of a pain. You can't get him standing on both pegs. And that happens a lot with a lot of pops nowadays, so it's a little unfortunate, but it's fine. But yeah, I love the face expression, so this definitely does make number 10. Now, number 9 is a 2-pack between R2-D2 and Princess Leia. Now, the reason why these two are, the reason why I put this so low on the list is because we didn't really need this. I think I would rather much prefer this Leia for like a Star Wars Smuggler Bounty box. But I think once they did the New Hope box, she passed away. I don't remember really. No. She was still alive when they were making. I don't know. It was a while ago, and I can't really remember. But I think they regret not making this pop as a Star Wars Smuggler Bounty exclusive, because that would have been much better. A lot more people would have liked that instead of being such an exclusive. But I do like the new design of R2-D2, how he has the bobblehead above the can body, because I think it looks a little better too. But the Leia looks awesome. I love the colors, the holographic design. When I brought this over to here into this house, I had to walk up the stairs and it was pretty dark, and I saw her glow fucking beautifully. So it is definitely a great 2-pack, but we didn't really need it, and it was definitely one of the most wanted. So I'm glad we got it anyways. Alright, let's go on to number 8. Now, number 8 is a tie between two pops, and it's not a 2-pack, but it is Mr. Clark from Stranger Things and Steve from Stranger Things. The reason why I put these two together is because they're not very detailed, but they're very awesome. And I think they definitely deserve this spot as a tie, because Steve, the paint apps on his face really makes it look like the actor. And I'll shut it off once it whips around so you can see both. But man, it really does look like him. And I love the Mr. Clark pop. At first, I thought it was a little too simple, but then seeing the actual drawing of the flea and the acrobat, I think that just made him, definitely one of the best pops this year. And especially for Steve, the spike bat, or the bat with the nails on it, I think definitely does earn him the spot. You can see the watch, and you can see the shoes of Steve, and he's wearing jeans and everything. And Mr. Clark is actually even holding a pen, which I think is very accurate. And I love Steve's hair. Steve's hair looks very good. Mr. Clark's hair is a little inaccurate, but otherwise, it's still pretty good, pretty good pops. And I'm glad they made them, SDCC instead of, well, actually, I think they could have done a little bit better pops for SDCC, but, for Stranger Things especially. And I'm glad they didn't do, like, another 11 pop or, any other character that was from the Upside Down. So, yeah, definitely these two guys deserve the spot together. Number 7, it is, get these two out of here. Number 7 is Tony Stark holding the Iron Man helmet. Now, this kind of hurts him, because he doesn't really stand very well, but oh my god, he can't stand. And once I turn on the bass, he's gonna fall. Watch. No. Anyways, yeah. At first, I didn't like this pop. Then I saw him in the store. Then I picked him up. And then I was kind of like, he's still okay. And then I took him out of the box, and I gotta say, this definitely earns this number 7 spot. It's just, I love the way the suit looks like it's in the wind. Trying to zoom in here, and you can see the cranberry metallic red, and there he goes on the helmet. And I think that looks very good. You can see the tie, you can see the handkerchief, you can see the glasses there. Looks very good. And I like how it actually looks like Robert Downey Jr. And that helps him a lot. Again, with the standing problem, Funko needs to give bases to pops that they know can't stand very well. Now, this is probably just only for me, because, fuck my life, but yeah, I'm just gonna, so he does definitely look like him. Anyway, this is the number 7 spot. The number 6 spot is a very well-made pop, and I think, again, definitely deserves the spot. I don't know, I feel like in the future, my opinion's gonna change on where he goes. I feel like he should go a little higher, but this is just how I feel now. It is Supreme Leader Snoke. I just love the way this pop looks, and I did say on an episode of Funko Friday, they did announce a retail 6-inch, or I'm not sure if it's going to be retail, might be exclusive to somewhere. Hopefully not, because it is a very good looking pop. I think they definitely reused this head sculpt. You can see some scars on there. You can see this sculpted scar, which I think looks very good. I love the seat. The seat looks very good. You can actually remove the base, thankfully, and it still looks pretty good. But I'm going to keep it on just because, I don't know, it just looks a little better with the base. You can see he's kind of got, I love the hand gestures. I love how the hand looks. I'm going to actually stop it because there's nothing really going on in the back. But yeah, I just love how it's like holographic. And that's how he did look in the episode 7. But yeah, you can see the wrinkles in the clothes. Yeah, it looks very good. You can see all the scars. Looks nasty. Yeah, great pop. Great pop. You can get this on Amazon, I believe. It's sold out. There's a possibility, but I definitely go check it out after this video. Right now, you can come back. But, definitely a great pop, especially for a 6-inch. Now, the number, 5 spot goes to the Wonder Twins 3-pack. Now, these pops are awesome. I love these pops. I think they're very creative. I like how Funko's going back into DC's older days, because this was from Super Friends. You can see Gleek right there. Looks very cool. Love how he looks, very cute. And then you get, I forget their names, Zan and Jaina, I don't know how to pronounce it, but look at the hair sculpt on the Jaina, let me look at the box again. Jaina, I don't know, but yeah, these look awesome, and I like how they have the classic looking pop sculpt. Now, they do have their own, design there. You can see Zane right there, Z for Zane, and then J for Jaina, and so G for Gleek. Yeah, you can see there. But yeah, I definitely like this 3-pack, and if they released them by single pops, they wouldn't sell. It would have been a very bad choice. I think they could have done without Gleek, but I think because he was such an important character, not important, but he was such a major character in the cartoons, I think they decided to add him just for fun. So, yeah, that is definitely my number 5 spot. Now, on to my number 4 spot, which is going to be kind of controversial. and it is the combat. Let me look at the box here. Combat Assault Tank Trooper. Now, everyone's saying, "Oh, it's just another stormtrooper added to your Star Wars collection," and yes, that may be true, but this is a completely new sculpt. I believe that this is brand new, it's retooled, and well, actually not even retooled. I think this is a brand new sculpt. It's like, you can see all the gray in there, you can see the guns there. It looks awesome. Love the sculpt on the legs, and the head sculpt itself. Let me move it this way a little bit. It looks awesome. And I like how white it looks, how pure. Could be a little dirty because it wasn't a very sandy town or city or whatever in Rogue One. So yeah, definitely my number 4 spot. Let's let it run around real quick. But real quick, Hasbro did release the 6-inch figure of this, and it looks awesome, so I'm going to try and do a quick comparison once I review that figure. I might do it in a few days, maybe even right after this. Well, not right after this, because I'm not going to have any space on my iPod. But definitely, I will try to do a comparison. Anyways, that is my number 4 spot. My number 3 spot goes to quite a different kind of thing. Not kind of. It's T-Dog. Now, he wasn't a very big character in The Walking Dead, but he definitely went out with a bang. He went out so heroically, and I like how Funko makes him look very heroic. I don't think it really looks like the actor too much. You can see the armor there. You can see the yellow shirt. I like how he just looks very simple. He's got the thing there. I forget what it's called. Yeah, it looks very good. I don't think he looks like the actor, but yeah, I think it looks awesome. You can see the gun, which looks very cool. Looks like probably like an updated 1911. I don't know, but yeah, you can see the gloves. Yeah, this pop looks great. Yeah, it's definitely earns the number 3 spot. Although, yeah, very simple, but honestly, Funko probably wants to keep the license for The Walking Dead, so they have to keep pumping out some pops just to keep the license, kind of like what Fox is doing with Fantastic Four. But that's not the point. The point is, they can't really make any great-looking pops as well anymore because they're making all the pops in commons. Negan would have been a great exclusive, but a lot of people would have been pissed. And I think me included as well, but giving us a different variation of Negan, I think they're a little bit afraid of doing variations of Walking Dead pops. But anyways, that is my number 3 spot. Let's take a look at number 2, which is the Joker Batman from the Suicide Squad line. Love this pop. Think it looks awesome. I love the sculpt. And yet, granted, it is the same sculpt from the Batman v Superman pop line, but I still love it so much, and I'm glad they keep reusing it because it is a great sculpt. It's got a little excess paint there. The paint's chipping from mine. Damn it. Anyways, yeah, you can see the Joker there. You can see the belt with the heart, all the cards there. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this pop looks awesome. Like how you can see the teeth. Come on, focus. Then you get the golden batarang. I like the glossy looking plastic that they used. So yeah, that is definitely my number 2 spot. Now for my number 1 spot, which I honestly didn't think it was going to be this, but it has to be because this is probably one of my favorite pops of this year, and it is, I don't even know how to say the name honestly, but from the Fantastic Beasts line, Oz-Cammy. I think this looks gorgeous. Look at all the paint apps. You get pink, you get some orange, you get a little yellow, blue, teal. Oh, I love the horns. You can see all the scales here. Love all the scales here too. You can see the wings. it's like a reptile with a bird, and I don't even remember it in the movie, but it makes me want to buy the movie on Blu-ray and just look out for it. And you can see these little scale things. Like, honestly, I keep this pop out. I put it on my bookcase and I look at it every night before I go to sleep because this looks gorgeous. The face sculpt looks a little odd, but I think that's just how it looks like in the movie. The horns look like it's coming out a little bit, but it's fine. And no one can find this pop anymore. I've been watching Sergeant Funko. He can't find this pop anywhere, and it's like I would get him one, but I can't find it, and two, I can't find it, two, this is mine, and I love it. So, sorry, Sergeant, can't help you out there. I wish I could, and surprisingly, this was actually pretty cheap on San Diego Comic-Con Day. You know, in the aftermarket, I'm actually going to look it up now on eBay, but in the aftermarket, it was, like, before eBay, you know, it was very cheap. It was, you know, $20, and, like, that's very cheap for a 6-inch SDCC exclusive pop. So, I'm looking it up now, and yeah, they're selling it for like $40 to $50. Some $31. That's pretty cheap. So yeah, this pop is very good, and you can still get it at a decent price if you're willing to break the bank a tiny bit just for, you know, a 6-inch. But it's honestly worth it. And if you do pick it up, definitely keep it out. Don't keep it in the box. Let it show all of its glory. And yeah, that's my top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 list. Before I get to the ending, I want to challenge 4 people, okay? I want to challenge Collecting Plastic, Sergeant Funko, Heel Hunter, and Toy Hunter to make a video on their top 10 favorite SDCC 2017 exclusive pops. I would like to see what their opinion is. I feel like Sergeant Funko isn't going to be able to do this because he had some trouble with doing SDCC this year. But I definitely want to see you guys' opinion. So also the viewer, please leave a comment down below and tell me what is your top 10, top 5, top whatever number of pops / Dorbs / rock candies you've got. I would love to hear your opinions, and yeah, so leave a like, comment on what I just said, and subscribe to see so much more content. I want to do set reviews, but I can't pull myself to do it. Anyways, also check out these channels I just mentioned. They're great channels. I watch them every day, or at least every thing they post. I got my hair all messed up, but yeah, so please subscribe to them. They're awesome people. Collecting Plastic doesn't know Sergeant Funko, Heel Hunter, Toy Hunter. He doesn't know them. They're not related, like, and friends, you know. They're completely different groups. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching. Me trying to find out the top 10.